Alrighty, Museosaurus. They're almost fully in here, just missing one person. And there they are. It's a cake! Fructose! Wow, they should have called themselves fructose. I think that's a type of sugar, if I'm correct. I'm gonna Google that real quick.
Yes, it is indeed a type of sugar. Most commonly known in high fructose corn syrup. This is looking to be a highly refreshing old-school Pyramidion match.
Oh, quadruple Pyramidion. No one has the advantage. Unless...
Well, it's going to depend on their loadout.
Yes, I would definitely bring kill ships here. I wouldn't bother with disables. Just... You know, the Pyramidion is just pretty much all hull. All you have to do is strip it and then just beat them down. Quick kills.
Oh yes, this is going to be a very old-school match, taking a sneak peek at the loadouts.
Alright, here we are, match starting. This is Museosaurus against Blood Ravens.
Calling it now, this match is going to depend very heavily on ship ordination and teamwork. Granted, every match does, but this match and its loadouts specifically.
Alrighty, first up we have the Kitten IKEA, piloted by iTech. So here we have a Hades Flak up front, with an Artemis on the side and a flare gun on the rear. Next we have the Songbird, piloted by Cavias. It is a Gatling Mortar, a Metamidian. Up front we have a Flamethrower and a Carronade on the side.
And for the Blood Ravens, we have Pyramidion being piloted by Ed Sabby. His name is the Fizz. This is a reverse Metamidian. Gatling Mortar up front with a Mercury and an Artemis on its port side. Also for Blood Ravens, we have another Pyramidion, Just a Cloud, being captained by Master of Disaster. I believe he's subbing right now, but I'm not quite sure. There's another Metamidian, Gatling Mortar forward, with a Banshee and a Flare on port.
Yeah, so what is the purpose of the reverse Gat Mortar?
Now, I'm not a master of why it was set up, but I remember fairly long time ago, it was something to do with optimizing the buffing patterns on a Pyramidion, and I believe it was the Glowwater Thralls who used to try and run these. And it was something like you had a engineer with a Spanner Mallet Buff Hammer as your main engineer until combat started, and they ran up and manned the mortar, as the person on the mortar, who was a more standard Spanner Mallet Chem Spray guy, jumped down. Okay. I believe that was the intention of it.
Yeah, I know that most Metamidians have the Gatling gun on the right side, so the gunner can stay on there all the time, keep shooting, and then the left side is the mortar, so they can take care of the mortar and the balloon, since they don't need to be shooting as often just when the armor's down, like it is in the Songbird.
And Just a Cloud, hey, flak shots raining in, as both the Fizz and Just a Cloud try to focus on Songbird, giving KT an idea. Yes, I will pronounce that one, iTac. Rains in medium-range fire on them with Hades Flak. And an Artemis. He's trying to go for the trifecta here.
Songbird gonna lose his armor here, so he's gonna be in trouble once those. Oh!
Just a Cloud going down to combined fire.
Just a Cloud goes down first. Now it's a double team on the Fizz.
If Songbird can hydro up out of the way, you might be able to leave him for IKEA to kill. Doesn't seem like he's doing that. He's taking this heads-up engagement.
Oh, they are gonna double team armor down on both ships. Oh! Oh my goodness. Songbird goes down first, quickly followed by Fizz. Oh, that was really close.
Songbird kills himself ramming Fizz, and then the flak finishes Fizz off.
Yes, never ram with your armor down. It doesn't go well.
We've seen that twice today?
Pan is asking in chat who died first, and it was Just a Cloud a while ago. So he wasn't paying attention. Shame on him. Oh, it looks like they ran into the bug where the kill feed vanished. I'm actually not seeing it either, but we saw who it was, we remember.
I believe there's currently a bug in-game where if you accidentally shut it off, it will not turn back on. I've heard that. I cannot confirm whether or not it's true, but yes, Just a Cloud did go down first.
Yeah,
His initial charge against Songbird.
Yes, he went down to the Hades flak, I believe. And then Fizz was left to deal with the Songbird and Kit and Ikea at the same time. Alrighty, Just a Cloud and Fizz have spawned back in. We've almost been at this for 3 hours. It's been a long day.
But plenty of exciting matches, including this one.
That's right. This is a round robin style tournament, so it's going to be a little longer than normal, but it's going to be I think better for the matchups because everyone's going to fight everyone. See who's the top dog.
Multiple times, in fact. And this is a very refreshing match, considering all the squids that we've seen today. It's a very old-school style match, too. Lots of lots of Pyramidians, lots of Gap Mortar, very effective heavy flak fielded over here on the KTN IKEA.
You don't see too many Pyramidians anymore in competitive matches. They just don't hold up against other ships as well. Because Museosaurus has flared the clouds they have then flown into, which I wouldn't recommend. Do not fly into your own flares. We're also playing Circle the Mountain with Pyramidians, which is going to be great because they're both Pyramidians and they're going about the same speed. I believe that Blood Ravens are buffed, and I don't think Museosaurus is. So we could see some differences there.
No, I do not see Museosaurus with any buff. I take the back. Fructose over here on the flak does have a buff. However, it seems that only the balloon is buffed at this point in time. I think that a buff engineer not taking one could be detrimental, though. Especially in a match where all the ships are similar.
Yeah, if you buff your ship, you will definitely have an advantage. Especially Pyramidian especially needs it, so you can turn fast enough, you can move fast enough, up and down. You know, it really needs it to actually feel like a ship. Otherwise, you're just like, come on, turn, you bucket of junk! And then you die. And no one wants that. Alright, so blue is really pushing south here for some reason. Or no, pushing north, my bad. They're pushing north. Red team, I believe they're going all the way around the mountain, so they're not going to see each other for a while. Oh, that's fun. I think Pyramids can go higher than I can with my camera. I can't get above them. There we go, they're starting to get lower than me. Oh, good old Circle of the Mountain. My favorite game. 15 minutes left.
A couple people here in the Twitch chat reminiscing over the old Pyramidian. And I am one of them.
Be a good time to pop over the tipping thread here. Let's see here. One of them is voting for... What teams are this? This is Blood Ravens against Muse. One of them is voting for Muse. And the other is voting for Blood Ravens. So this is going to be another close match, I believe.
I think between these two teams and what we've seen so far, I think my money would be on Muse. I really like that Hades flak, especially against a Pyra.
Yeah, I think the Hades flak is definitely going to help them against, especially against the two Metamidians. They have a bit more range. They can, break down that armor a little faster.
And the flak by itself does do more hull damage than the mortar does.
Does it?
So I'm not quite sure. Yeah, they do. Yeah. So
when did that happen?
A flak will do more damage than a mortar. The difference is that the mortar has more shots to it and doesn't have an arming time.
Oh, okay. Shot for shot. Yeah.
Yes, one shot to one shot. Yes.
Whole clip though. Mortar wins out. I think more DPS on the mortar.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Just a Cloud coming in first.
Trying to go around this little silo here, whichever to call that. Silo seems fair enough.
Oh, they are going to go for the Songbird, most definitely. Kit and Ikea staying on Just a Cloud. Songbird's armor's down. He's going to just go away.
Double mortar coming in on Songbird. However, he's not going down.
Yeah, he's not enough mortar hits there. That's surprising. Songbird's going to lose his armor again, though. His armor's down once more. Just a couple more hits to do him in.
IKEA leaving Songbird to his fate as he tries to fend off Just a Cloud.
Songbird barely stays alive there.
Fizz bumps against the oil pipe.
There we go, Songbird down. Just a Cloud doing a really good job keeping his armor up here. Not enough Hades hits, they're just barely missing.
Away if he hits the rock plinth here, giving Just a Cloud plenty of time to close in.
Yeah, Blood Raven looking to turn this around.
They might too. I do not think that IKEA can get far enough away, especially.
Oh, that looked painful. It finally broke.
Fizz for support.
Yeah, Just a Cloud has the higher ground now. A lot of Gatling shots coming in. They're too close for the Hades to actually arm.
IKEA's about to ram back into this rock here.
Oh,
but
armor down, rammed by
Just
Just a Cloud. Songbird spawned back and he's chasing him. This could be a meat grind. This is not good. Hopefully he's going to stop and turn around. Looks like that's what he's going to do. He's like, oh, never mind, goodbye. Gonna run away now.
Songbird is still fairly far away. He should be safe here.
Yeah, so 3 and 2. Blood Raven's actually taking the lead right now, but that Just a Cloud is really, really damaged. He's gonna go down very fast. Although ideally, any Pyramid would go down really, really fast if you time your mortar shots well.
All these Metaminions loaded with greased.
Is Songbird using greased? No, he is using. He was using Lesmok right there. Lesmok on the Gatling. That breaks my heart. Don't do that.
And I was just talking about the mortar, but
Songbird losing his armor.
Exactly why they're losing.
One more bullet. There he goes. Songbird armor down.
Flak needs to come in on Fizz. It's not though.
There we go. Fizz burned down. Songbird pretty damaged here. He's almost dead. It looks like Songbird has a gunner on their Gatling gun. They have a Lesmok and grease, so he's gonna switch it up every now and then. Just a Cloud ramming the Songbird. He's being very aggressive despite being 2-on-1. It did not work out. 4 and 3.
I think the problem here is that, well, apart from Songbird seeming to very heavily favor Lesmok on that Gatling, which is a very big issue when you have 2 ships also armed with Gatlings and greased charging you. One Lesmok Gatling by itself is just not enough DPS against the armor to do enough. Even with Hades support, it would be far better personally to have greased in there. But after that tangent, Songbird is not taking into account his vertical positioning. Consistently, he's ending up underneath the arcs of the Gat mortars of both of those ships.
Yeah, both the Gatling
get eaten.
Yeah, both the Gatling and mortar look lower, and they have an easier time aiming downward than they do upwards. So, like with other ships, you do want to go lower so you can soak those shots up into the balloon. But with the Pyramidion, you really want to go higher. You want to get above your enemy so they have a harder time hitting you.
Yeah, balloon blocking is just not a thing, especially with that massive front nose count. That is all armor.
Not with the Pyramidion. Or the Mobula, I guess, either. But that's a different story. Anyway, Fizz has spawned back in. His ally should be right behind him. There he is. Shots already going up. They can see each other through these clouds here. I think there's Lesmok and that Gatling again if they're hitting from this range.
Yes. IKEA's getting closer for no reason at all.
Museosaurus being very aggressive here. Just a Cloud and Fizz being just as aggressive here. They're, I think Museosaurus are going to start the reverse now as the Blood Raven chases down. Oh!
Eviscerating him.
Burned down so fast there, that double team. That was beautifully timed with the Flax and Mortars when that armor went down. Very nice game. Museosaurus
winning. Woo! Their first match.
5-3. Good game. Yeah, so that's it for the Blood and Brass this week. We'll see you again next week, 4 o'clock EST, EDT, something like that. Look it up. It's on the forums. I checked that out. We will update the rankings eventually, and these videos will be posted on YouTube eventually. So, good job to everyone. Thanks for stopping in.
Side note, yes, matches do begin for international people. 8 p.m. UTC, 4 p.m. EDT, 1 p.m. PDT, 9 p.m. BST, and 10 p.m. CEST. That is all the time zones that we cared to list. I hope that's enough of them. Once again, another thank you to our casters, all of the streamers, all of the people referees, Muse for help setting this up, and all of you for watching. Thank you.